edition of my do's and don'ts this week.
Who done messed up?
So you know.
Who done done it?
They done dragged somebody across the news today.
Who?
So let me be the first to put my spin on it. So, Kevin Hart, short ass.
I thought he was getting a poo package. I thought he was getting a poo package.
Kevin Hart, they done dragged you, boo. They dragged you all. Yeah. Yes, boo. Oh, my goodness.
You know, and before, I'm sure Kevin was like, you know what? If I get out in front of the story first, and tell everybody sorry.
Spit on it.
Yeah, I'll make it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe if you've been under a rock and you didn't know. So let me just hip you to what happened. So last Saturday, Instagram was graced with an apology from Kevin Hart. Everybody was like, what the hell is the apology about? We didn't get what you were sorry for, homie. He got on Instagram and apologized to his wife, his pregnant wife, and his kids.
I didn't know she was pregnant. See,
She's been pregnant.
I purposely didn't get into the story because I know Adee was going to rip it apart. So I'm going to tell Kevin.
He bent over right now. So anyway, his pregnant wife, he cheated on her. So everybody felt sorry for her, like, oh, she's a newlywed. Oh, she's pregnant with his baby. Oh, poor her. First of all, let's go ahead and rewind that. Aniko, homegirl, was the side chick. She was seeing Kevin Hart when he was married to his first wife, Tori. So she was the original home wrecker. And then when when they finally got divorced, she had said some rude things to Tori Hart and said, oh, you need to take responsibility for your own failed marriage and do not blame me for your failed marriage with Kevin and breaking up your marriage.
Oh, this dude's dope. Interesting, huh?
She got a little, fly with Tori Hart. But Tori always seemed, to her credit, she always kept it sexy. She never badmouthed her husband in or out of the media because she felt like that was the father of her kids. So she has never publicly bashed him. But let me do the job for you, girl. So I went back to the first story on Miss Tori Hart. And did you know that although at the time when he divorced the first lady, Tori Hart, he was worth $9 million at the time. And do you know how much he gave his wife in the divorce settlement? $175,000. That's it. That's all he gave her. Worth millions, gave her less than $200,000 to raise her two children. And mind you, let her tell it, she was with the Negro before he started his comedy. She met him in college. They was both in a college acting class together. So she met him before he was anybody. Before when they first got together, he was a shoe salesman. He was selling sneakers. So she started from the bottom with Kevin Hart, and then he got fly, he got money, and then he left her for a supposedly better looking woman, So he felt like he had leveled up in the game, and, he left his wife and his two children behind for bigger and better pastures. So fast forward, the wife, the side chick is now the wife, and everybody feels sorry for her. Like, oh, he cheated on her. Oh, she's pregnant. Check this out. I don't feel sorry for Aniko, not at all. Let me tell you who I do feel sorry for. I feel sorry for Tori Hart and her two children, because in the end, she was the one left high and dry. She has no millions to fall back on. She just has her two kids and has to sit now and hide from paparazzi again over Kevin Hart's lying, cheating ass. And I went and I did some trolling on him, and he even made a statement when his first
my rib. She's my rib though, Adee. She's my rib.
When he first left his wife, he even acknowledged that he got married young. He married his first wife at 22 years old, and he admitted that he was everywhere. He had no respect for the idea of marriage, and he was a victim of infidelity, and he took responsibility at first and said, I am the reason why the marriage failed. I don't fault my wife. It was all me. I was the one that did the infidelity. I was the one that broke the sanctity of my marriage, and I apologize for that. But I was young then. I'm older now. when he got married to the side chick,
his
Aniko.
rib?
His rib.
That's
So
his rib.
all of a sudden it went from, I got married young, and I was ill prepared for marriage, and I was just young and dumb. But now I'm gonna get married to my rib, and I'm older now, and I'm seasoned now, and that's not gonna happen. Turn right around, and now you all over TMZ, all over YouTube with your sex tape, sir. So we don't want to hear no, we sorry. Sorry was for the first time, sir. Sorry was for the first time. Sorry was for the first wife. So you can't give us that same sorry. I'm sorry again, sir. That's not gonna work. So, and then I heard he was in a comedy show just last weekend, and he said he stood up at the end and said that he was gonna try to be a better man. A better man, sir. First of all, ain't that what you told the first wife when you got married to her? And then you left. You was worth millions. Left her with less.
He messed up. He messed up.
You was worth millions.
Try to do it again.
You left your first wife
with
less than $200,000.
She had a bad attorney though.
I'm just saying.
She had a bad attorney.
And then once a cheater, always a cheater. So then you married your so-called rib, which was originally your side chick. And I just want to throw that on out there. All you side chicks out there that I got this because the main chick, I'm the main chick now because she done vacated her spot. Girl, how you get them is how you lose them. So you got him by cheating and taking him from his wife. Girl, what you think when you the wife that's not going to happen to you?
No, because she's special.
Your coochie not that good, girl. Your coochie not that good. I be trying to tell you hoes, okay? He with you because you're easy, okay? So anything besides that, there's going to be another easy hoe that come along, and her legs going to be up on his shoulders too. So, Aniko, yeah, homegirl. So I don't feel sorry for you. I feel sorry maybe for your unborn child, because this child is going to be dragged through the mud just like the first two children. They're innocent, so they in turn they don't deserve anything as far as the media is concerned. The scrutiny that'll be falling upon their lives when they get followed home from school, when they can't get to their house because it's covered by reporters. These are the real sufferers behind the Kevin Hart scandal. Not Aniko, not Kevin Hart. I don't feel sorry for you, the side bitch that got caught on YouTube, none of that. So, again, let this all be a lesson to you people on Adee's do's and don'ts. All you cheaters, you will get caught. So whether it's on social media, whether you get an extortion plot for $10 million, I just want to say, perhaps you hadn't set your heights too high, homegirl. Maybe had you asked for $1 million instead of 10, you would have got paid and we wouldn't all be having this conversation. But anyway, thank you for the feed. And I appreciate that. So, Kevin Hart, you ain't shit, homie. You ain't shit. You just ruined another perfect home by being a hoe. So, cheaters, beware. Let the cheat stories flow in, people.
I got one. I'm telling the second hour. I already got threatened not to tell it already. I got threatened all weekend not to tell it. I'm definitely telling you, cheating asshole.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so yeah.
Let the cheating games begin.
Yes. So,
Call in. I want to hear all your cheating stories. Kevin Hart then set it off for y'all.
You know what? The thing. Okay. Now I heard. Was it a threesome? It was just one girl.
Well, there was a thought that it was a threesome because apparently the girl that's shown on the tape is not the same person that made the ransom demand. So that's why the third person came in. So there's no show of the third person that's involved on the tape, but there is a third person that was the person that asked for the money and the ransom. So there is a third party involved, but not on the tape.
Oh, okay, yeah, because
is that tape on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, apparently, yes. So you can see him. You can see on the tape where they're like in the living room area of the hotel, and then he's doing a little snuggling, a little, faced in the boobs area.
Did the camera look like it was hidden?
It looked like it wasn't like he was smiling for the camera or she was smiling for it either, but then it's also highly produced. So the way that they have it cut to the cut to the bedroom, cut to this, and then they had a whole little scroll about, Kevin Hart only gave that money for the flood because he knew that I was finna come out with this tape, and he trying to get ahead of it and make it seem like he's a nice person, but he knew that this cheating tape was gonna be coming out, so that's why he tried to donate that flood money and make it seem like all of this. I mean, she made it clear, all her reasons for putting it out there for the world to see is on the tape.
Well, this whole thing about this cheating thing is, it's different if it was like they met somewhere and they might have hooked up and went. But see, this is like it was a relationship. It seemed like this was like planned. This was done, and that's what makes it worse. Yeah. When you actually take time and plan and plot stuff on your ex, that's when it pisses me off. That's one thing, you meet a chick and because I've been on tours with people and I know how that stuff works. Girls come backstage, they take them and bang them out and leave. I got that part. But I got that part. And shouts out to Bobby Brown. So, right, y'all know that's my boy. So anyway, but when you actually plan, I mean, she's pregnant, and when I heard about it, that is one thing that just get on my skin. I spent 24 years in family law court, man. I've seen a lot of women come out of there torn apart that I happen to help, and I just have a different opinion about how guys, because you know what? Most of these women that out here crazy, most of these men got them like that.
Oh yeah.
They got them like that, man.
Strung them out.
They I don't want to use the word strung out, but because sometimes
not literally but figuratively speaking, they strung out on whatever they were selling in the first place to get them into the relationship.
Because when a woman feels that she has her security blanket, she gives everything to him. Right. She turns everything over to him, and then for him to go out and plan and plot. Yeah. And they got kids, and he doesn't even care about his kids because you're going to get caught. Yeah. You're going to get caught, and you don't care about your kid going to. Kids are cruel.
Yes, they are.
And if your
they're
kid,
going to be the real losers.
Right. If you have if it's any kid,
that's why your short ass daddy was all over the news.
Right. And if you are a kid that was if you was a kid,
if I was a kid, I'd be ruthless. I'd be on their ass every day. Hey, girl, what's up?
There is no way Kevin Hart's son.
What's going on?
If I was a kid, there's no way Kevin Hart's son would be lasting with me because I was eating them up alive. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't care who your daddy was. Don't care who your daddy was.
I'm just saying, the kids is ruthless on the playground. Kids is ruthless on the playground. I'll be waiting on your ass. Hey, baby heart. What's going on?
And we get ready. We got a special guest in here tonight.
Look at the shirt.
Look at the shirt. He's the potty general. Pull that mic over to you. We get ready to talk to you for a minute, brother.